My brothers were suffering and my parents were suffering, but God still kept taking care of me, and I didn't know why. I started feeling guilty about it. Like, what have I done wrong? Is this something I'm missing? So for some reason, that was the path that first got me going toward God. And then I was in Panama City, and I was down there partying with all my buddies, having a good time, and I run into my uncle, and he's a real big Christian in a convenience store. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's the odds? Good to see you. Hugged him and all that. He says, do me a favor. I knew he was going to ask. He said, come to church with me tomorrow. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to put me on the spot like this. And I said, tell you what. I said, where's it at? Got the directions from him and all that. And I said, I'll be honest with you, I'll try to make it. We partied all night long like a bunch of idiots. We partied all night long, and for some reason, though, it had been planted. God is already working on me, and I didn't even know it. And what happened was, so I laid down to go to sleep. There wasn't no alarm clock, something like that laying around. I said, God, if you want me to go to church tomorrow, wake me up before 11. And I swear to you, at 9:30, I woke up, looked, it was only 9:30. I tapped my wife and I said, get up, we're going to church. You can imagine the look on her face. She said, baby, she goes, I ain't got nothing to wear. I said, God don't care what you wear to church. I said, so put those high heels on, that mini skirt, we going to church today, baby. And that's a true story. I went to Panama City Beach, Florida. Here she comes walking in, blonde hair, mini skirt on, high heels, and we get saved in Panama City Beach, Florida, and I ain't never looked back. And from there, I started to learn more and more and more, but really not to confuse anybody, because everybody gets confused when the big, thick Bible and what Tommy believes or what Pastor believes or what anybody gets confused. It's real simple, and this is for everybody can understand this. Jesus Christ, he give him his only son. God give his only son, Jesus, and he put him up on that cross right there and let him die. Watched him die and could have helped him if he wanted to. And all he wants us to do is believe that. That's all you got to do. You want to go to heaven? You believe that God put his son right there and watched him die for you, for me, for everybody. Then you become in the Lamb's Book of Life. And once you get in that Lamb's Book of Life, that's your ticket to heaven, baby. Here's what I'm going to back that up with, and I'm done. What I'm trying to tell you is the reason why God does it this way through faith. If God's face showed right there, right now, and it said, go to church tomorrow. Where's everybody going to do? Everybody's going to go to church tomorrow. If God's face shows up right there and tells me to go to church tomorrow, I'm going to church. God don't want those kind of people. He wants you to believe through faith that he put his son up there. He can tell anybody to go to church and scare them into going to church. He wants you to believe it. He wants you to believe it. I believe it. And that's why I'm still here. And I tell you what, if I'm wrong, we just all go 6 feet under. But if I'm right, y'all gonna have a real bad time if you don't believe me. So come on with me and believe that God put his only son right there for you. And I promise you, your life will get better. Treat people like you want to be treated. I love you guys, and thanks a lot.